Hello everyone, welcome back to Coding Charms. This is one of those videos where we will be sitting and talking about my experiences, and I will be sharing some tips and tricks that might be help you in cracking your dream job. So let's get right into the video. In this video, I'm going to be talking and sharing about my Google Software Engineering internship interview experience. So it was very fun and exciting interviewing with Google. It has been an amazing experience. So I will share all of that with you. Let's start. So I have applied to the role on 31st August 2021. The application process has been quite simple. All the openings at Google are listed in their careers page. You can visit careers.google.com and you can see all the openings right now. You can choose the job role that most suits you and you can apply to it. The application process is simple as well. It will ask you about some information about you and your experiences, previous job, education, etc. And it will ask you to upload your resume, optionally a cover letter. If your resume is good, then there is no need of cover letter. Your resume speaks for you. So simply you can apply there. And next, I have got my first reply from the recruiter on 23rd September. So it took around 23 days to get to get my first reply, and the mail stated that I have cleared the resume screening round. The next round is the phone screen interview. So he gave me a form. The recruiter gave me a form, which I have to fill up. The form has dates, um, my my willing dates where I can attend the phone screen interview. So I have given the dates. And next round is the phone screen round. My phone screen round got scheduled on 28th September. So on 28th September, I got a call from my recruiter. So it was a phone call, a voice call. So my recruiter called me and he introduced himself and he asked me to introduce myself. It took around 3 to 4 minutes on call. And then he started asking me questions. It was like a quiz, a rapid fire round where he asked me 10 to 5 questions on data structure and algorithms. So the questions were like, what is merge sort, the time complexity of merge sort, then quick sort, time complexity of quick sort, and how quick sort is different from merge sort, what is the process with where it is different, and how what is the different space complexity, etc. And then he asked me about breadth first search and depth first search and how depth first search is different from breadth first search. Then he asked me about my language of choice. He gave me three options: Java, C++, Python. In my previous video where we have discussed about how to start DSA, there I have said Java, C++, Python are the most commonly used programming languages. It would be better if you learn one of those. So I have answered that I have experience with all the three programming languages. Because I have learned C in my first semester, Python in my second semester. I self-studied Python and then again I have taken a college semester course. And then I have learned Java in third and fourth semester. And in fourth semester, I have learned C++. I have switched it from Python, doing DSA in Python to doing DSA in C++ as it is fast. So I have said I was comfortable with all the three languages. Then he started asking me some library specific questions in those programming languages, like what does this method return in this case? What does this method return in this case? In different cases, in the error case, suppose if we take index function, if what if the element is not present in the array, etc. So be thorough with the programming language as well. So that was the phone screen interview. Next, I got a reply from my recruiter on 4th October for the interview. So I was again given a Google form. I have to choose the available interview dates, and I have chosen the dates. So my interviews were scheduled on 12th and 13th October. Both of them were technical interviews. So each interview was of 45 minutes long on the platform Google Meet. We were given a code editor, not the Google Docs. It was a different code editor, and it doesn't have any functionality in it. It only has code highlighting, like the code will show up in different colors, except that there is no other functionality. So practice coding in Google Docs, so that will help you. Talking about my technical interview one, so I remember I have joined the Google Meet early, and he took 5 minutes to join, and then he introduced himself. Then he asked me to introduce myself, and I have talked about my experiences as well. Then we jumped right into the DSA problem one. So the problem was based on string and sliding window. It was directly from lead code of difficulty level hard, and I have solved the problem in around 20 to 25 minutes and discussed the time and space complexity, and did a dry run on an example. He asked me to dry run on an example, and we did that as well. So it took around 30 minutes to solve the problem. So sliding window is most commonly asked problem solving pattern. So be thorough with it. I have also made a playlist on sliding window pattern, so make sure you check that out. I will add that in the I button. And then he gave me another problem. The problem was on 3DFS. It was similar to least common ancestor, but it's not exactly the problem. It was the greatest common ancestor or something. I don't remember exactly the problem, but it was based on the pattern 3DFS. I have solved that problem as well in the given time. I have coded it up, and we have also discussed the time and space complexity. It took around 20 minutes, so the first interview got extended around 5 to 10 minutes, and he was okay with that. The interviewer seemed impressed, and I was happy that he seemed impressed. Then, next day, the technical interview too got scheduled, and same, the interviewer introduced himself and asked to introduce me, and then we jumped right into the problem. So, the problem was very simple. It was based on the arrays. It was very simple, like it was doing a linear scan or something like that. I don't exactly remember the problem. Then he gave me, I solved the problem. We discussed the time and space complexity. Then he gave me another follow up where I had to do some statements to check some boundary cases, etc. And I have solved the follow up. Then he gave me another follow up where I have to use a hash map to solve that follow up. And we have again discussed the time and space complexity. Then again, he gave me another follow up. The second follow up was medium level, and the third follow up was of hard level. It took me quite a while to arrive at the solution. So he gave me a bunch of hints while arriving at the solution. He gave me significant amount of hints, so I was able to solve that follow up as well. So there were all three follow ups, and I have solved all the three follow ups, discussed the time and space complexity, and the interview got extended by 15 minutes in this case, and the interviewer was okay with it. He was happy with discussing the solutions. So the tips here in the technical interview is that first thing, you have to keep speaking your thought process with the interviewer and making sure that both of you are on the same page. And then uh, I have observed that most of the people say, I can solve, I can do this in the interview, but you have to, if you use that, it's like you are the one who is solving the problem, and the interviewer is just sitting there and judging you. You should use we instead of you. If you use we, what happens is that it's like, if you use we can solve, we can do this, we can use this data structure, then it's like you both are trying to solve a problem. Then he will also involve in that, and he will give you hints. So these two are the tips for today. Make sure you follow them. After my both interviews, I got a reply on 21st October, and the result was I got accepted. So I got accepted. I got the offer for software engineering intern at Google. So I was very happy and very excited joining Google as a software engineering intern. It was like a dream come true. The entire process took less than 2 months, from the application on 31st August to the acceptance offer on 21st October. So it has been an amazing experience. What's next? There is more. In the next video, I will be sharing my Google internship experience. So thanks for watching today's video. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and do subscribe to Coding Charms for more such useful contents. See you all in my next video. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing. Take care. Bye bye.